Time.
In the previous episodes, our private adventurers have discovered the last of the Kali, aka spaceships used by the ancients, that, apparently possess some sort of firepower that they have already used to destroy one of Anubis's battleships on orbit of Earth. Now, they are contemplating on how to deal with the other two that are still on orbit. One of them fast approaching and already launching salvos of laser blasts at them, while the other one continues to bombard the Stargate Corporation from orbit, destroying all your heavy investments.
Got rid of 2, not 1.
Nope.
We only got rid of 1.
Rid of the smaller ones. The bigger ones, we only have gotten rid of 1, but the smaller ones.
Indeed.
We chased one squadron away from the ship that we blew up, and there's another squadron coming from the one that's coming towards us. It was like 16,000 kilometers away. And
we need to do a systems check, I would believe,
then
right?
the big another one of the big ones is down over Stargate Command.
That's you might be right, Froggy.
This is what happens when you don't play.
Yeah, that's what. So we shot one ship in half.
Indeed, the first
and then I think we then ablated it, hoping that by creating more debris, we'd make it a lot harder for them to shoot it back at us.
Mm-hmm.
And now,
and we do a systems analysis to find out, how much damage we have, what.
Oh, it was quite a bit.
What?
Well, we had taken quite a bit of hits.
Mostly to armor.
Yeah.
Indeed, you have some damage on your ship systems. I do believe last session we did.
Oh, we can scroll up the chat thing, can't we?
Yes, you can. Allegedly.
Yeah, that's right.
Fuel 3%, 2 damaged laser turrets, port and aft, armor -3. That's
and Dan was thinking of a way to turn the spare generator into a bomb.
Indeed, that was the discussion we quit the game with, where it was proposed that you use the ship generator instead of the extra generator as the bomb, which would make a much bigger explosion.
It would blow us up.
Wait. We were going to actually, it was to use the smaller one as it, and I was like saying, why don't we just take whatever fuel is in it, leave that at 1%, because we're at 3% fuel for this one. At least it will give us something.
But remember,
we don't need that much.
Yeah.
We talked about the difference between that.
She's talking about a different thing. Now she's talking about draining the fuel out of the small generator to add to the big generator.
But if we do that, then we have no
weapon.
We have no. Our ship is basically not able to, be a ship. I mean, it's basically sitting in the air.
No, she's talking about
no.
Take the fuel from the spare, top up our tank.
But
it's a different. It's like
they're two
this
fusion.
and this. It's two different.
They're fusion generators. It's just one smaller than the other.
Yes, but
they're
generators. They do not
diesel.
have their own fuel per se.
They do have their. They generate have their own fuels.
The fuel on the ship is in a fuel tank.
Okay, hold on, Dan. Dan,
right.
Let Jaelle explain what she's trying to do.
The fuel would be something like hydrogen, potentially, right? Or lithium. You heat it up into a plasma, and when it's in a plasma, that then fuses to create helium. But in the process, you actually lose a wee bit of mass, and that forms into energy. So you would still have a tank. It's not like a fission. You're thinking of a fission reactor, right? Where the actual fuel rods are put into the nuclear reactor. And then they're encased and they stay in there. You literally would have to break, to refuel it. You have to break open the reactor, take out the spent fuel rods, put more in, and then rebuild it basically. A fusion reactor, you actually just feed fuel in as you need it. It's close in regards to nuclear reaction. It's closer to, a conventional car engine, right?
They
So-
both have, but I'm sorry,
Mhm.
Mac, but Wooster just said they both have their own tank of fuel. That's what he said. It has to be compatible because it has to be a backup for the system. So we drain out the smaller one to a certain degree, enough to still make a bomb, but not give them a full amount, which would probably give us maybe 5% more, maybe, of fuel.
It's
Can
more of
I-
a question of
can-
how big is the generators. That's it.
Can I make a suggestion? Can we ask the computer if we could do that? If that is a viable option? I mean, considering the fact that the computer knows what it can and can't do, it's not something that we know. We're not familiar with this, the way they do things. Suggestion. Mac?
That's the thing. It's literally what I was actually about to say. It's more, the fuel potentially could be the same. It's more a question of how much fuel does this thing, the portable one, use compared to the main one. It could be, it could be like, a combustion engine. And you think of like a simple combustion engine you've got for like a lawnmower compared
Why-
to something like a massive, like an airplane engine,
Why don't we ask the computer if we can do what Jaelle or you
It's-
or Dan is wanting to do?
It's more
Yeah.
like, no, sorry. I think that's just more about the quantity of fuel. I think it's going to be the limitation.
That's what we're gonna find out. We'll
Yeah.
just ask the computer how much longer that backup generator can give us in sustainability and go from there. It could be a
But-
couple hours, it could be another day, we don't know.
Okay,
Until
that's
we
not the
ask.
question I was going to ask. The question I was going to ask is, can we even combine the two? That is the question we need to know. Is it the same? Or are they two separate vehicles, like diesel and, unleaded?
Okay, we can ask it if it's actually the backup generator for the ship. They could have taken it from another ship, so that could actually explain it.
So Mac, you're the one that's all the computer
Yeah.
specializing person. Why don't you ask that question?
Yeah, so Mac's gonna be just kind of thinking that in his head and just seeing how the computer reacts to the thought. I'm just gonna put it.
The last I checked, it doesn't possess mind reading capabilities.
Oh yeah, so I have to ask it. Forgot I had to ask it.
And ask it specifically.
Yeah, I know this computer is very specific and pedantic.
Indeed.
There. Mhm. So Mac's just going to go, computer. Can the fuel from the portable generator be used for the ship?
Yes.
And are we able to input fuel from portable generator into the ship's tanks?
Unknown.
How the hell would it be unknown?
Where is the fuel for the ship?
Fuel tanks located in nozzles 3 and 4.
Is there any place for us to access it on the ship, or is that accessible outside?
Nozzle 4 is located located within the kitchen corner.
Why would they put gas in a kitchen? That does not
Replicators.
make any. That does not make any sense to me.
No, replicators.
Could-
They have
could you-
replicators.
You never heard of cooking with gas?
Not to put it in.
No, if it's correct, this is in the 90s and mess with it. It could be like replicators where the energy source is better to be inside one of the pipes to access stuff.
They didn't have the same health and safety concerns as you do.
Yeah, it would appear. Okay. So. Okay,
I think my next question is how much fuel percentage wise does the portable generator carry compared to the ship?
Approximately 5%.
and we are at what?
3.
3. So if we took 4 out, that'd bring us to 7.
Computer, was that 5% of the full capacity of the ship?
Correct.
Thank you. Okay. I'll go back to mute again.
Why? Why are you muting?
Because you guys aren't listening to me, so why should I talk?
And as we are waiting here,
Hmm.
pondering this dilemma, we are getting bombarded, correct,
Yeah.
Wooster?
Indeed.
Yeah.
I'm timing when the next volley hits.
So I asked the computer how it is anybody on the actual, guns?
Yeah.
Oh,
or-
you have the minions there. Or actually, you have only one working gun at the moment, and the main gun, obviously.
My front one, yeah, so I'll let them figure out what to do with the bomb, and I'm gonna continue looking and gauging at our enemies.
Well, we have 2 things.
I'm
We
on
have
the
to
main
fi-
gun, by the way,
Okay.
unless Dan is on the main gun. Dan, are you on the main gun? I think you were the one that was the last time. Because I don't drive.
No, I went to go and do medical aid on Wendy. Whirl. I can't say the full name because I'll get stabbed.
I think she's unconscious, so I
You
think it would be okay.
you can say her full name if you want.
It's
It's
Wendy
the other one that
King.
you get stabbed for.
The ruler of the rodents. I don't know. The Squirrel King. No, that's not it.
That's a good idea. That's a good question. Hey, Mac.
Mhm.
Ask the computer how much fuel we would have to leave in the portable generator to get a sufficient explosion. Thank you, Froggy. That's a good question.
Let's just go on. So I'll just go with what are we classing as a suitable explosion?
Enough of a diversion to make them stop.
I'm actually just going to go with if 1%. I just actually asked the computer if 1% of the fuel in this generator, if 1% of the fuel capacity that the ship carries was to be used in an explosion, how big of an explosion is it?
Do not tell me
Analyzing.
unknown.
I think that's probably the safer way. We get a better idea and then we can work out if we're needing to scale it back or scale it up.
Approximately 16,000 ferrets.
Fucking hell.
Ferrets?
What the hell is a ferret?
Ah, I
It's a
forgot
small
about this.
animal.
I know, I was thinking that, so we
No.
get 16,000 ferrets and all I could think of
Right.
is these little things scrambling around.
How much power, in comparison to this unit of ferrets, the strength of the shot that blew the ship that we were shooting at, how many ferrets was that?
Please define which shot are we talking about?
I then I defined the one that we used to cut the mothership in half.
Destructive power of the main cannon is counted as 200,000 feds.
Okay, so 1% isn't gonna cut it.
How many ferrets in a fed?
Unknown.
Because you said feds this time instead of ferrets. It's a different unit.
I never said the animal. I said ferrets.
Oh,
We just misheard.
we all
Right.
heard ferrets.
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
I loved it.
I was like, wait.
Exactly.
I heard ferrets, and I went,
I-
wait, we're doing.
I'm just
tribbles
going,
now?
well, so how have we, what's the standard size and weight of a ferret here? And what are we just doing it based on
okay.
like how you do carry? You just burn it and see how much
Are we-
energy is released?
Are we talking about European or African ferrets?
I know this is
If we leave the entire fuel load in the portable generator, set it to overload, what size of explosion will that generate?
Excess of 1 million feds.
Okay, so we can blow up the other ship if we send it over there through the ring gate.
Just like it is right now.
yeah.
And we only needed 200,000 to cut the ship in half. So what percentage of the fuel can we remove from the portable generator and still create an explosion of an overload of 200,000 feds?
Calculating.
You just
Sorry,
have to
I am
do
trying to
math.
calculate what you're trying to pronounce. Your accent's off Putin.
No.
I don't sound like Putin.
I knew that was gonna
Yeah.
come up. Someone
That's
was
why
gonna
it's
make us.
off
No.
Putin.
No. It's off poutine.
Everything goes on routine.
Have you heard that the
Exactly.
French banned poutine?
No.
Yes.
Because they don't support the Russian war effort.
No, because it just sounds too much like Putin to them.
They think it's a Russian food named after Putin.
So they were trying to ban it.
Anyway, calculation completed. 3% is sufficient.
Okay, so we can take 2% out if there is 2% in there. How do we calculate? How do we determine what is
3%
2%?
of the amount that's in the generator?
3% of ship fuel tonnage.
That's not what I asked. I said, what percentage can we take out of the portable generator?
2/5
That's
from the way I've counted it. Because that thing is carrying the equivalent of 5% of the, of the ship's tank.
I was promised there would be math.
No.
wouldn't be
That
math.
promise has never been given on this channel.
No.
So
No. We can promise it will never be Common Core math. That's
Yes.
the only thing we can promise.
Oh, yeah.
No, I will not promise that.
Oh shit! I'll never make it.
Okay.
We're gone.
So the question was, what percentage of the
what was
fuel
that?
that's in the generator can be removed to
40%.
still cause
40%.
40%? Okay.
I'm so confused.
And I think the reason it
Math
answered
is
the
not mine.
how do we remove the 40% of the fuel to transfer it
Right,
to
so who wants to roll the dodge? It's the
Not
pilot.
me, not me.
Whoever is in the pilot ship.
Shit. Would be
I was
me.
I'm going like this. Stella knows what I'm doing.
I'm sorry, I wasn't
Mac knows what I'm
looking.
doing too. Mac knows what I'm doing.
So, and
Dan.
whoever is in the pilot
Dan.
chair gets to roll the piloting check.
Okay, that would have to be me because somebody left. And so, okay. And where is the darn roll? It is submit and
Ooh, that's a hit. That's my dice. Here we go. I get the roll.
-3?
Yep. Most of us is going to be rolling on -3.
Not me.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
bloody
well-
jack of all trades. Well, you didn't stand up, did you?
I told you what I was
he
doing.
was doing the
I was getting
Stay
Squirrel
nuts.
back up.
exactly. And Squirrel, don't say anything or don't touch him. I'll
Squirrel's
kick your butt.
unconscious anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I just got her stable.
So it's like, hey guys, you make a
I-
decision soon. We've already been hit.
I
Okay.
built a wooden fence around Wendy,
Uh-oh.
and now
He's
she's
typing.
stable.
He's typing. He's typing.
That's bad.
Yep. Come on, guys. You got to make a decision soon because we're going to be like going down in flames. Look at that face.
Take substantial
face.
damage to your armor. You take 11% worth of damage as the volley hits, due to, well,
This
good marksmanship on the enemy side.
and the
And-
self
I'm-
the whatever I was going to say self-defense, but whatever that the auto firing stuff he isn't helping.
If it's
Not
plasma,
not against enemy shots. They help against the enemy.
You
fighter
mean the
craft.
big ship?
Yeah.
The big ship's not even close to in range.
It is now.
It was
Because we've been
15,000
bickering.
kilometers away.
It was.
We've been
And-
talking all this time, Dan. Of course.
Whatever.
Guys, I'm like, hey guys, make a decision soon.
it's at this point, it's like
So that is sufficient for a critical hit, which makes me want to ask your engineer to roll me 2d6.
who's the engineer?
You are.
Me?
Yeah, you're the closest one.
Damn it, Carlos, and you and your contractors. I don't have engineers, so it's just going to be, I guess,
2d6.
intellect.
Just 2d6. Nothing
2d6.
else.
Okay.
Eleven is.
Oh,
Ooh, okay.
what got hit?
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna need a roll of 1d12.
By whom?
John. I mean, Mac.
Eight.
Yay.
This
That
is
would be
where
nice.
I was wanting to roll one, wasn't it?
So one of these servants of Ukko just got smashed by a falling beam from the ceiling and squished on the floor so that guts spill out. They're green and they're horrible.
Mhm.
They smell like.
I think this is going to be the quick question. I'm going to quickly ask the ship, is there any way for us to transfer the fuel from the portable generator into the ship's tanks?
Yes.
Where is it?
Insert nodule is in kitchen.
Right. Are you able to confirm how much fuel goes into the tank?
Yes.
Right.
Is the tank of the portable generator currently full?
That's a good question.
Yeah, we transfer 40% of it out. Oops, now we don't have a big enough explosion because it was only 50% full.
Scanning.
What?
Scanning.
He's scanning.
Portable generator currently at 60%.
Cool. So we
So we can't
take-
transfer any fuel out.
No.
No, we could transfer
40
20%.
So it's 40% of that what's in there can go into our tank.
No, then we won't have the 40% left to blow up.
Right.
Only 33% of what's in there.
Right. 1/3. I'm not thinking right. Sorry. 1/3. Right.
Yes.
Wait a second. Why did we ask the computer that the amount that was supposed to be in there was when it was a full tank, or the current amount that's
The
in this
current
tank?
amount is 60%.
The
That's what
current
we
amount
asked.
is the current amount, yes, is 60.
Is here that, or we just stop arguing about the fuel and we just send the entire thing over?
We think we should send the entire thing over
I have to say, I
and get a
agree.
bigger boom.
Yeah,
What
let's
do
just
you
send it.
think, Jaelle? Let's
I
just
would
send it.
just let's send it. Does anybody know how to stop it from being sent back to us though?
I think
Timing.
it's just
It's
basically
a one-way.
just
No,
time
it's
it.
timing.
Oh, yeah, timing. Okay, so Dan, can you do me a favor? Can you please come and, do the piloting, being jack of all trade person that you are? And I'll help Mac with the,
Oh, okay. Here's my suggestion. This is what I was going to do if I wasn't going to have to go pilot. Was I was going to make a box. It doesn't even have to be a put together
yeah.
box. A wall box around the thing so they don't know what we're sending, and put on it, this is a peace offering, but I would spell peace Piece, because I want to blow them to pieces. And
I
that
think
way,
that's
at
a great
least
idea.
they'll take a couple of seconds to figure out
I think that's a great idea.
and time it such that we know it takes at least 10 seconds to transfer. Okay. So once we do start our transfer, it's not going to show up there for 10 seconds. So we have to leave at least, well, more than 10 seconds leeway. And it would take them at least 10 seconds, even if they instantly realized what was happening and sent it back. So we want to time it such that, of course, we know that once we set it to overload, it takes approximately 90 seconds to explode. It's a matter of time. You guys figure it out. Okay, I'll go to the pilot chair.
Thank you. So let's find.
Just in time. Roll me a dodge. With
What the hell's a dodge?
It's
Dodge
just
isn't
pilot
a
check.
skill.
Piloting check.
With what skill?
It's
Dexterity?
pilot.
With
Piloting
dexterity?
yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank God he was there, not me.
13.
Yeah, this time you don't get
Oh,
hit
I
by
rolled
the enemy
maximum.
volley. Yeah, you basically go like go around the shot.
Yes,
like,
go
no problem.
Dan, go Dan, yes. Okay, so I try and find any type of box or
Yes, barrel roll.
Okay, roll me investigate to find a good box. Investigate with intellect. Yes, you're creative at it. Yes.
Hold on. I have an idea without having to do investigation.
By the way, I am going to have to leave the pilot chair to set it up to go into overload.
okay,
Someone
I
else
just
doesn't.
I did my roll.
Okay, yeah, you figure out one of the cabinets makes for a good box, and you detach it from the wall and place it on the ground and put the generator in it. Now all you'll need to do is to set it to blow and then weld it together or something.
Stella, I got a better
Yeah.
idea.
What?
I'm throwing rope and I'm throwing duct tape to you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Duct tape.
And
Duct
rope.
tape, baby. And rope.
You start wrapping it up, eh?
Just
Very
leave
carefully.
access to
Very-
so that we can set it to self-destruct. Overload.
Very
sorry.
carefully. Very carefully.
Except doing the top. The top she can leave undone so you can mess with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she has more but the thing is she has more duct tape on her. So she just took my roll and my rope.
And I have more duct tape.
Oh, yeah.
You have duct tape on you? Is that holding up your
yeah.
clothes?
Oh,
That
no.
could be.
Woohoo.
I love
Oh,
duct
good.
tape.
Please take some more off, please. Was that out loud? Ow.
Okay.
So shall we report?
And I'm streetwise using, trying to figure out how to make it so that they don't figure it out while we're
I accept this. Use your straightwise. That's an 8.
Adequate.
That's adequate. So
okay.
wrap it up nice and good using your tricks of the trade for the streets of
New
New
York,
New York?
New York.
New York City.
Ah,
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
a Trojan horse.
horse. Although this is a New York thing apparently with moms where we just duct tape everything.
Like kids to trees, but I don't, suggest doing that at home.
Only in New York.
I actually every Christmas at least one person gets a duct tape box as a gift.
If they don't, it's a bad year.
It's a bad year for them.
Or
So
if
you
you're
take-
dreaming behind me,
You take one of
just
those
give them a
old
duct tape
cassette
sailboat.
things
Okay, so
Yeah.
I've got it all
with duck
squared
sounds
away.
on it.
I've got it all squared away. You cannot tell, that this is not anything but a peace offering. And I'm giving it to Mac to do the timing and all of that stuff because I am not good at that stuff.
Yeah,
But it's a
do you
horse.
have trading in explosives?
Oops.
That's
Dan
not
better
better
scary.
because Dan better
Oh, it
have
is.
training in explosives because he's tried how many times to get Mac?
Well, I mean, he's driving right now.
I'm yes, but I'm also the one who figured out how to set it to overload.
Okay, so you know what?
A
Let me
stream or two ago.
bring up. Actually, I'm going to ask someone else to help me to carry it because I don't know how heavy this
So-
thing is.
The point is, you can either pilot or you can do the thing. You can't do both at the same time.
I thought it was a 6-minute turn.
Indeed, it takes you at least 6 minutes to set up the bomb.
Fine. Well, that's fine. Somebody else is going to have to drive during that turn.
I need that fan, by the way, Wooster.
She needs your fan
Unfortunately.
service.
Okay,
It's
okay,
all over
okay.
here.
So I guess unfortunately that means that I'm gonna go, hey, Dan, get your ass back here.
Actually,
I need to,
why not get Jaelle to do it since she has jack of all trades?
Jack of all trades to what? Set up the
Pilot.
explosive?
the
No,
pilot. Do you have jack of all trades?
I do have Jack of all trades.
Get up here, get your butt up here and relieve Dan so he can help set the bomb. Please.
Racing!
I'll get to Mac. Get your belt to try and do the calculations as to how long we have to wait before sending it after setting it to overload.
Can I just run it over and just figure out how long asking about how long it would take for the overload to actually occur.
It was approximately 90 seconds.
I'm wanting to see if my belt actually gives me a more accurate answer.
Oh, okay. That was the ship that gave that answer.
And the ship is not, at full capacity.
Okay, Mac, roll me computers.
Hello, computer.
Electronics, actually. It's education or intellect?
Intellect 9.
9. Yes.
Yeah, more.
Well, you managed to find out subroutine that that actually gives you an accurate estimation of when it is going to explode, and currently it's saying never.
Because it's not an overload, of course. By the way, Wooster, the results aren't showing up on the stream.
What? They are?
No, it's still showing the
Dang it.
top or where we started. There you go. Wow, that's hard to read.
There we go. I had that minimized by accident. Happens. I'm gonna set you up the fan.
Thank you. I just turned on my big one.
Is that your boyfriend?
No.
But you turned it on, so
Yes.
never mind.
And this is why
Okay.
we are a adults only channel.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
So the plan is
So if there is any kids watching, get your parents to watch and go back to bed.
right,
This is-
the plan
this
is we determined which of the coordinates was the ship that's chasing us, and that's the one we're going to send it to. We also determined how to send it by pressing in those coordinates or selecting that in the menu and hitting send. So it's just a matter of when do we hit send based on your belt's countdown timer. Hopefully it doesn't start saying send 3 seconds ago as soon as we set it into overload. Then it was nice knowing you all.
Yeah. No.
So playing the
it's-
risky gamble, setting up a fusion bomb inside your in your own
Yeah.
ship, and attempting to time the sending so that it doesn't blow up.
They can't
in
send it
your
back,
ship.
yes.
Yes.
Is computer, is there any way to turn off our ring so they can't send it back?
Yes.
Apart from maybe just
How?
Uninstalling the ring device.
Is there any way to do it quickly?
With explosives.
Well,
Is there any way to do it safely and quickly?
With controlled explosives.
Yeah, I think we've got access to frag grenades. I don't think that's
you
gonna
do
help.
realize you're talking to a computer,
Yes,
right? So we have to be very technical
yes,
with the questions that we ask.
yes. We
Uh.
don't have any shaped explosives.
Computer, where is the box or the location of the rings? Main things.
Main things? What are things?
What?
On the
We-
floor of the main corridor, approximately 3 Earth meters away from the cockpit.
It's where the bodies are lying where we shot them when they came through the rings.
So
Yeah.
that's where the main.
Yes, we know exactly where the rings are. Yes, there's a
No,
big circle on the floor.
No, I was trying to
Correct.
say the main box, so that way we can go down to it and just rip it.
The machinery.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we're relying on timing. I don't think we're going to blow up anything quickly enough.
And not unless they figure out what it is and
Instantly send it back. Yes.
instantly.
If Mac's timer is
Okay,
accurate enough,
who
we
is on
can
the-
set it so that they can.
Who's piloting?
Jaelle,
Jaelle's piloting.
Jaelle, roll me pilot check, please.
With
Oh.
the jack of all trades, right?
yep.
Yeah. How many ranks did you have?
And jack of all trades.
Yep.
Yes.
Skill level is 2.
Okay, so just give
So-
yourself a +2.
Is there
yeah.
Out of curiosity,
pilot.
how close has the mothership got to us by now?
About 8,000 kilometers.
Can
thought
we
so.
shoot it?
Not with
No, with the big one. That's 1,000 k.
Okay, so you get hit.
I was just thinking, have we talked long enough where you could just make it mute, hit with the main gun?
I'm
No,
not
not yet.
trained in pilots, so this is gonna be fun.
Excuse me.
That
7 wasn't bad.
That wasn't as bad of a hit as the last time, but
You only missed by 1.
yeah, but it's a matter of yes or no. So that's enough to cause you another critical hit. So who wants to be the bearer of bad news this round? And rolls me 2d6.
Looking at all the volunteers.
I'll do it because I was the one that rolled it. 2d6.
Yes, indeed.
Uh-oh.
Snake eyes.
That could be really bad or really good.
When it comes to these things, it's not as bad. It just determines where you're hit on the ship. So the blast, they come raining down and you are blinded. Your senses are inoperable.
Good thing the rings don't need sensors.
Okay, you know what?
All you have
You
is
know-
visual confirmation at this point.
Okay, I'm getting a little upset, my character. And she's like, okay, this has gone on long enough. Let's send this damn thing over and be done with it.
Okay, during this turn, we are going to send it. It's just a matter of timing.
Well, we have less than 6 minutes to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, who wants to roll the explosives check? That would be
Yes.
Let me,
that would be intellect explosives.
That wouldn't.
For which?
For
do we
setting
ro-
up the bomb.
That was electronics last time.
I forgot last time that explosives.
Oh,
This is
None of us
clearly the
have it.
review. of
but it's not
explosives.
an explosive.
It
It's
is
an
now.
It's an electronic device.
yeah,
You're just
it's an
setting it on overload. It's not an explosive.
it's
Oh, okay.
electronics, I would think.
Fine. You use the explosives for the timing of it.
Huh?
You wanted to time it correctly so they can't send it back. This is
Yes.
clearly setting up an explosive trap, which is governed by the skill explosives.
We have the countdown set up by Mac to
Yeah, you get a
determine when
boon on
to
it.
send it. What?
You get a boon on it.
On explosives with which?
Intellect.
Not education?
No.
Okay.
Who has,
Nobody.
who has
But I have the 3. I have the
jack of all
thing.
trade? Yeah. Okay,
So
well
you
then I
take-
guess it has
Here
to
we
be
go.
you.
8.
It is sufficient.
Oh, shit.
With a boon, it would be 4 more. 12.
Oh. See? Nothing to worry about. All they need to do is roll more than you. Send it back before they realize what's going on.
But also remember, we have
Wait.
deceit.
Yes,
have
they don't
what?
know what it is. It's a
Exactly.
peace
They
offering.
have a timetable to figure out what it is and whether or not to send it back. They may get lucky and just go, "Oh shit, it's a gift, send it back." Out of reflex. So,
And we'll be prepared if it shows back up to send it again.
That's true, because we know what it's going to be. Ding! We'll be going back and forth.
That's the worst game of parse the parser I've ever heard of.
It's a really weird game of chicken. We're sending a chicken
So-
back and forth.
here's the first die.
I don't know what that is. That a 1?
Yeah.
No,
It's the
It's-
opposite of a 1.
it's a 6.
And their target number is 12. They have a bonus of +2 on it.
Why would they have a bonus if they don't know what's coming across?
They're not
They know their
stupid.
tech.
How do they know that they're dead? They don't know that those.
No.
two are
They
dead.
know their tech.
This
Yes.
isn't their tech.
No, they know their technology. So I think they know how to do a returns message.
You're,
No, 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 no,
you're
no,
assuming they
they
don't have scanners that work automatically on all incoming transports.
Or, well,
Or return to sender.
Whatever. What's the other die say?
so
That,
they didn't.
So,
that's hilarious.
10. So they got 10.
your cockpit is bathed in light.
Hmm.
Jaelle, you're in the cockpit.
Fly away!
God,
We might have overcooked this one.
Give me an endurance roll. You
Just
may use
endurance?
you may use athletics if you have it.
Why? Wait. What does that have to do with
I
our?
think it's to turn her face away from being. You ever been flashbanged?
Oh.
yeah, that's what
It
literally.
might be
I'm about to-
8,000 kilometers away, but there's nothing but space between there and
suddenly a new
the fusion
sun
reaction.
has just appeared.
There's
in
a
her
few
face.
little tiny ships, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Can I jack of all trade that athletics, please?
You may just use raw endurance without any penalties.
9. Nice.
Congratulations.
No, I took my shirt.
You're
took my shirt.
You can't see.
Oh, I'm blind.
But you were blinded before, remember?
Blinded by
By
the
the
light.
light.
Wait.
Wait.
Wait a minute. Do I have it actually on me?
Hmm?
Do you?
I have shades on.
That size of explosion isn't gonna make any difference, I don't think.
It's like looking at the sun.
Yeah.
No, it's more like looking at a nuclear explosion, which is much
Mm.
brighter than the sun would be. from
It
that
may
distance.
help.
It might give her the +1 needed to avoid the blindness.
Yeah.
It might.
Yeah, so don't argue against it.
I
Don't
wasn't. That's wait.
No, I
got
mean
my
in
shades
Dan.
on.
I know, I'm
I'm
just
saying-
thinking sunglasses. What's that gonna do? Unless they're
Dan,
complete
Dan,
wraparounds.
Dan.
So, congratulations.
You're
The
not-
blindness dissipates after a few seconds.
You're meant to rule lawyer in our favor, not the GM's.
You're not supposed to give him ideas.
Sorry, I've seen the light.
No, I think you've been blinded.
Yeah, you're blinded by the light.
That's a good reference. That's a good reference.
I love it. Love it.
Okay. Now
Flip
with the
that,
second ship
that.
turned into a light phenomena, it's a good time to take a break and have a Kit Kat.
I don't have a Kit Kat.
I want some
I have a
Starbucks.
granola bar.
See you in about 10 minutes. And we're back.
You suck. Oh, sorry.
What did you say?
She said you suck.
Oh, I do. Then I
Not
use a
referring to
straw.
you though.
That was to Jaelle.
Only if she
biggest fan.
eats the ice cream through a straw. Then you suck.
I like my fan.
I have
My
no
big fan.
chocolate.
No,
Yes.
it's not my biggest fan. It's my second biggest fan.
His first
We
one
already-
is Mrs. Wooster.
No, I thought that was Froggy. No, never mind.
No. Froggy's been possibly chatting about, being a surprise gift for somebody.
I see.
Are you trying to say I should be starting drilling the holes into my suitcase now?
Maybe.
No, just the chains and the whips and
Oi,
No.
Oi, you're calling
Froggy
Mrs.
thought the
Wooster
same
fat?
thing as Wooster.
Mrs. Wooster so fat she doesn't fit in this joke.
Wow.
I was waiting for her to actually start saying something from the background, like, what did you just
Actually, she's not home.
That's why he can get
what?
away
You
with
have
that.
free reign of the house?
I've had a free reign of the house for almost a week now.
Maybe she's not coming back.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Well, her stuff is in here, so
It's called easily replacement.
yeah.
Give you false hope.
Well, she does have a few heirlooms in here, so maybe. Paperwork is here. So.
What kind of clothing can you make from air?
Air Jordans.
Well, no. You said an heirloom. So how do you make clothing out of air?
You need to be an airbender.
Ah. No, you just have to be really snooty and like arrogant.
You gotta give off the airs.
But don't do it
Okay.
wrong, because it'll be an error.
At least it's not an air stress.
What?
Yeah. Are we done being
Heiress.
Pawpaw?
Are we done with our dad jokes?
Yeah.
Never.
No worries, Froggy, it's all yours. Well, on loan.
Froggy, remember, our chat has to be until like after stream. and Don's like,
Okay, Wooster, what is that look on your face?
I think it's his stoned look.
So,
back to the game.
there is a bunch of debris in the air. Your pilot is temporarily blinded. A lot of the debris hits you. Also, hello, Don.
Hey, Donnie.
Your ship is bouncing about from the
Hi, Sarah.
shockwave.
Oh, never mind.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Your ship takes the shockwave head on. It trembles. And I would like someone to roll me 2d6. This doesn't take any hull points, but it does give you a critical hit. Because your ship is basically held together by paint
Duct tape?
and paint and hope. So I'm gonna give this to Stella.
I said not it.
That's not it.
Yeah, that's why I'm giving it to you.
Gosh.
Because you were the
Okay.
only one that was paying attention to do that.
He looks at that and says, "Oh, I knows what I'm doing," so he gives it to you.
Okay.
2d6. That's it.
You need a slash in front of that.
A slash.
Yes. Yes. The one that's underneath the question mark key.
I did.
No, you just put roll 2d6.
You type /roll.
You did it again. Don't put a space after the slash.
It's slash
Oh,
with the
it doesn't-
roll added to it.
Right. It's the one that leans towards right. Oh, that's a cat trying to get on my table. Take
yeah,
the drink out of the way. Hello, kitty. Come on.
I am using one of those.
What?
It's not accepting it. It doesn't like me anymore.
Okay, and we're gonna have John do it. I mean, Mac. $11.
Again. Oh no, we're losing another Uko.
Actually, your life support system fails. Life
That's
support
not
system
good.
critical. Imminent failure.
I guess I'm gonna go and try and fix it.
Oh, there's a kitty
Oh.
tail. Meow.
Hopefully no explosives will be involved.
Okay, so your ship is trembling, but from the aftershakes, but these are not causing any more damage. Your system just is going beep, beep.
Oh, we're moving backwards.
What?
Beep, beep, beep. The sound of a truck when it's going backwards.
Mm.
Okay, never mind.
Okay,
I'm
Valerie?
gonna go try and work
Throw
on
something
the
at him.
life control system. And somebody, oh, did the explosion take out the fighters too, by the way?
Well, since you don't have any sensors, you don't know.
Okay.
We can look out the window, can't we?
Yeah, space is big though, so roll me recon to see if you can find any.
Do I use my
Intellect.
bionic eye?
Yes. You can use your bionic eye.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You have to make that sound when you use bionics
Why?
from $6 Million Man. Ooh, nice roll.
What's a $6 million man?
TV show.
Ah, okay.
You
Oh.
don't know, my goodness, the $6
Had
million.
this spin-off of the Bionic Woman.
The 1970s. Bionic Man and the Bionic Woman.
Oh yeah, you are. Yep. Here's this thing. I live in this place called Finland. It gets about 2% of America's popular culture production.
Yeah, it was really cheesy. That's all I had to
And
say.
usually it's the cheap knockoffs. So
Yeah, 6 Cent Man.
Well, actually, now
What?
the $6 Million Man would be a cheap knockoff now. It would be
No,
the $6
no.
billion Man. Now.
we probably
The-
got the $6 man. So
No, you got the $6 kid.
oh, right. Point
Actually,
taken.
no. Finnish gets the cheap off knock called The Boys.
Oh, that's actually a Netflix original or Amazon?
Amazon
Prime.
original.
I have actually seen that recently.
It's good.
Okay.
I was
In any case,
gifted.
what did Stella find?
Stella finds in space. There's a lot of debris, but nothing that seems to be aggressively moving towards you. You kitty, you kitty, you. I've got a
Okay.
kitty here. He wants attention. I mean, come on. Yeah.
Can I try
That's it.
and not roll snake eyes when I try and fix the hello, kitty cat?
Aww.
Like, look at this kitty. Yeah, it wants all the attention. Yeah.
Well,
Mm.
that's a big kitty.
Here, there.
Mhm.
Here's a big kitty.
Okay, okay.
It's massive mustache. Mm. Whiskers, or whatever you call them. Yeah.
Whiskers, yes.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, he wants something. No. Yeah, show stolen by Kitty, as it usually happens. Just... He's a chunky boy. Yes, you are.
Yes, like all internet searches, it ends up with pussy. Pussycat, why are you guys? Oh, come on.
Okay. Seriously, my kid was asking me a question, and all I heard was John say pussy.
John is a pussy, so yeah.
Oh God, this is so funny.
John is a
Okay,
kitty cat. He
okay,
likes to be
okay.
scratched.
Okay, I understand the kitty cat wants to be scratched, but we're about to die.
Yeah.
So can we?
That's good. He's distracted.
I don't care. I want to play the game.
I don't blame you. I don't. Yeah.
I don't have a cat.
You're jealous. Okay, I see.
Yes, I am. So.
I understand. So, yes, there is nothing hostile advancing towards you. You seem to be floating in space without any worries that you can spot.
Except for the damaged life control.
Well, she can't spot that, so.
The fan stopped working.
Yes.
We'll have to go to manual fans. I get it. Yeah. So, I think life support's probably more important than scanners right now.
Yeah.
So let's go try and fix the life support system, Wooster.
Okay, that's an engineering check or mechanics check.
How about a jack of all trades?
Mechanics with which? No, I actually have mechanic.
Okay.
That would be with education. The worst stat.
My worst stat.
Well, from my perspective, at least.
Hey guys,
No.
I can't even find the damn thing.
Oh no, that's much worse, actually. You managed to open up the exit valve.
Get
So you're venting atmosphere.
Can like shove some stuff up it?
This is where we need Carlos, you know.
Carlos, wake the fuck up.
I knew I was going to roll snake eyes.
Then why did you roll? That's what it was.
At least it's a 5.
Unfortunately, when it comes to snake eyes, that does not matter.
Well, Mac, I'll leave you to the life support. I'll go screw up the scanners next.
So, for the next 6-ish minutes, you're venting atmosphere.
I am gonna
Can't breathe.
Do oxygen masks now drop down from the ceiling?
Yeah, that's a good question.
This is not a passenger jet.
Excuse me.
You are expected to bring your own spacesuits on this one.
And that's a good idea. Where's mine?
Well, I'll put my breather mask on.
That's not actually give you oxygen. No, never mind. So.
It's a filter and respirator.
Yeah, one. I think that still requires there to be oxygen in the atmosphere, mate.
Well,
No,
there
it has
still
it's a
is
respirator.
some. That's not just constantly being trained. So. Yeah, it allows you to breathe in thin and very thin atmospheres.
But if you have no atmosphere,
Then it doesn't work.
Like an N95 mask is a respirator. It's just to stop you from breathing in harmful.
Yep.
That's why this is both a filter and a respirator.
It's not like a scuba tank.
if it lets you breathe in thin and very thin atmospheres, it must be supplying something.
No, it concentrates the oxygen in the atmosphere.
Yeah, so if there's no oxygen,
That doesn't
You're
make any sense,
fucked.
but okay. Well, there's still
Apparently,
oxygen.
it's high tech, so
Whatever.
Anyway, so
Hey, that's a
Uh,
good computer oxygen tanks. Where are the oxygen tanks?
oxygen tanks are currently installed in sections 8 and 5.
computer, can you undo
Okay.
what the numbnuts did?
Manual override has been engaged. Unable to counteract.
Where's the manual override?
Please follow the red light.
Thank you. I'm basically just going to get the computer to take me through the dummy's guide on how to seal the bloody air.
Okay, roll me mechanics with advantage.
I
Of
won't
boon,
have-
as they say.
have me-
Dan, would you like to roll me how to repair the sensors?
Sure, why not? Is that electronics?
I'm guessing that's going to be
It's also-
intellect.
Electronics.
Roll me.
Yeah, it's intellect.
Which mine or his?
Both.
Oh, right. With the boon.
Oh,
7.
the boon. Ooh.
The boon
That
increases
helps.
that by
9 minus
5,
3 is
so that's a
6.
6.
Yes.
Yeah. Egg free.
-3 is a mind killer.
Yeah, it is.
10.
The air just like, made you so lightheaded and,
Mhm.
not
So-
able to.
Anyone without a respirator or device that allows you to breathe in very thin atmosphere gets to act normally. But anyone who doesn't have one is now operating under intoxicated conditions. You are essentially dying out of oxygen deprivation. So we are here. Your sensors are now operational. They are put together with duct tape and a piece of gum.
I was going to say baling wire, but okay.
Yeah, but you didn't have any of that, so you used gum instead.
Okay.
Yes, it's a 90, so you gotta use gum.
Duct tape and binder twine.
And you,
That's-
yes. So apparently Dan has a respirator, so you can operate no problem.
Does my bell help in any way?
Unfortunately, that's one of the features it doesn't come with.
Damn it! I should have went with the upgrade version.
Guys, who brought at least 150 credits? Or sorry, dollars. You can have a breather mask. It's
Excellent.
cheap.
Yeah. Oh,
Which one?
that one.
Hot or cold?
Yes.
Exit stage
Cold.
left. Exit stage left.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Sorry.
Froggy even said cold.
Froggy is a fan of cold coffee.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, if you brought along at least 150 credits or dollars, you can have a mask on your supply. And put that on. Oxygen tanks themselves are $500. Those would allow you to breathe in no atmosphere at all.
Don't need those yet. But I've got the 500 ready.
Yeah, the surviving followers of Ukko are putting on their own masks.
An NBC is on nuclear biological containment suit.
Yep. That's a
Partly.
breathable fabric, though, so it doesn't offer protection against vacuum and requires additional life support items to be effective.
I assume once I've screwed up my life support check, I can't go back and try again.
Well,
Or
it
can
has
I?
been patched up now,
Oh, okay.
so it's the leak is plugged. It's just not operating at the moment.
Well, that's what I meant. Trying to fix the actual system as opposed to fix what I screwed up. They fixed what I screwed up.
You don't need to turn that on.
I turn on the one in that room then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Close my.
Yep.
Thank you.
Hello, disembodied voice.
Well,
What
with the
about-
fans,
What about an environmental mask?
it doesn't do squat, I believe.
Again, a lot of it comes down to how it's described.
Oh, it functions the same way as. It works against biological or chemical threats, not against the
Lack of atmosphere.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I am like drunk as
Mhm.
anything right now. Woohoo! Let me drive.
Yeah. It is.
Don't do that at home, though.
You know,
Don't do that in space either.
at least you've got a bit more space.
True.
So-
True.
You guys. By the way, Stephen. Right, Mac.
Hmm.
Your suit tells you that you have approximately 12 minutes to live with the current
Right.
level of oxygen.
Right. Can I try another roll?
Oh yeah. That's also an answer for Dan. Yes, you can.
Okay. I'll try not to roll snake eyes this time. Snake eyes. Don't roll snake eyes. Don't roll.
I'm guessing I'm still.
I
on the
didn't roll
next
snake
three.
eyes.
Let me see.
I rolled a monocle.
Jesus H.
What did you roll? Intellect
Where's the intellect roll?
for what?
Me trying to fix your bloody crap.
It would be a mechanic roll.
Yeah. but I
He
don't
doesn't
know.
have mechanics.
So it's a straight up intellect roll with neg 3.
Okay.
You, on the other hand, do get a boon on it, so it's a 6.
Don't know
Oh
how-
wait, you get a bane for having low oxygen, so never mind that.
Mhm.
So it's a +/0, so you get that 2, and the mechanics gets the 9, and grand combination is that you counteract each other's work, and you're left at square one.
So we're still losing out.
Yeah, well,
We're not losing oxygen. We're just the
You're
life support
using
system isn't
oxygen.
giving. Life support system isn't giving us any more.
Yeah.
Didn't you say there were oxygen tanks somewhere?
correct.
Why not go release the oxygen into the atmosphere manually?
The oxygen has been released to the atmosphere.
Out into the atmosphere.
Yeah,
No,
you
the
can-
atmosphere is inside.
Yeah, you kind of fainted it.
Okay. So even if we fix the life support system,
I think
We-
it's where Max is probably starting to feel it. He's just going, we need to land.
here, take this oxygen tank minus $500.
It's like, you're going to charge me?
No, well, yes, I will if you've got the $500 you brought with you. You can do it yourself.
Yeah, this is why we have the misc option of stacking
Miscellaneous
up.
funds, yes.
So you can like be prepared for all eventualities.
Oh yeah, I always carry around $500 on my person. Actually, I do. But
It's called
Now
a
I know
credit
who to
card.
rob when I get there.
It's called a credit card, yeah.
yeah, exactly.
God damn it.
Like $24,000 credit line or something.
Then you are not carrying $500 with you. You're carrying a promise of $500 with you.
Only when I go to special events. Oh wait, no, I take that back.
Wooster, can I try again without Mac's help this time?
Sure. Your atmosphere is slowly running out.
I've got an
I am
oxygen
probably-
tank.
Yeah.
And my breather mask, yes.
And I am probably on the floor at this point, almost passed out. Right?
Yeah, you're getting there. It's woozing around. Same with
And-
Jaelle, I think.
Jaelle is out of blindness, but she still has to.
Yeah.
She goes from blindness, almost potential blindness to not breathing. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled a 10.
We didn't take out our circles, right?
No.
No, we're gonna have to probably leave.
The only
Until
place
what?
we could go from here would be the other enemy ship.
Which is
We're gonna-
now like totally
No, the other
Demolished?
enemy ship. The one that's over Earth. Like over Stargate Command. That's the only other rings that we could communicate with.
but I thought that those rings were the okay.
There was rings in both of the two remaining ships and ours. We took out one. So the only other rings in the system are in the other enemy ship. We don't want to go there.
The
But
only
if
other
we-
rings you can detect.
Yes, well, yeah, that's true.
It's
It's only
like-
other rings we can detect.
It's like think of a telephone network. The only phones that we can call are the ones that are on.
And Stargate is not currently on still.
The Stargate isn't the rings.
Yeah,
That's a completely different system.
totally different tech.
Okay.
These are transporting rings as opposed to traveling multiple star systems rings.
Me being already like totally loopy at this point.
Did you guys not spend the $650 and have an oxygen supply?
No, I had an NVC suit. I had tactical riot armor. I had.
That's what
I
I'm
was a
saying.
freaking-
If you spend $650, you will have brought. That's the way his system works. You will have brought a breather mask and an oxygen tank.
If you
This
brought
was
in
my first one.
First
She
one.
didn't have. She doesn't have any money.
she didn't bring any extra money.
She didn't
Ah.
bring any money due to the fact her system is locked because she is technically another person from another dimension of the same
Okay,
time.
that explains her. What about the other two? You guys?
Okay, you know what? I am like my mind is like, oh my God, we got to get out of here. That I say, you know what? We should leave like right now because we have no air. Let's just get what our guns and whatever we can have that's on the plane or plane on the ship. See, I'm losing my mind already. And let's just move. Let's just get out of here. Let's get the fuck out
Wooster?
of Dodge.
Wooster, isn't it a good thing that I brought a backup mask and oxygen tank? Another 650 gone. Here you go. Bella, this will keep you breathing for a while.
And what about Jaelle?
I assume
I
she
sh-
brought more than $650.
I share with Jaelle. I go back and forth with Jaelle.
Because honestly, at this point, I'm still apparently blind.
No, you're not. You're,
no,
well,
you're
no,
blind
no,
as
no.
technically.
Temporary for a few seconds.
Yeah, I understand.
Lots of time has passed. Us screwing up and fixing the
Yeah.
Let's just get
Life
the
support
hell
system.
out of here.
We need to bail.
Big time. There's and what we need to do is try and navigate this ship to go into
I have a better
the
idea.
atmosphere.
I have a better
into the other ship and then get the hell out of Dodge.
no, I have a better idea. If we have enough time to do it, we can detonate the ship and they'll think that we blew up. At the same time, we teleport off of here onto their ship. They'll think it's incoming crew.
Incoming crew from our ship.
If we teleport onto theirs at the same time we detonate our ship,
Yeah.
they're gonna think we're dead, technically.
Except where would the teleportation be coming from other than our ship? As I
One
said,
of the other planes.
we're the
One of
only
the-
two phone numbers available in the phone book right now.
No, they have all those individual ships. I'm sure that they
No,
can
they don't have
teleport on-
rings.
You're
They don't have-
positive.
Yes, because otherwise we would have detected them with our rings. That's how they work. We detected 2 rings that we could transport to on the
What-
2 other big ships.
What I'm saying is the moment we detonate our ship, they're gonna think something is up, somebody got us. So they're gonna be more focused on the fact that the ship blew up than us teleporting in.
I think that's a really bad plan.
Mac, what do you think?
I think ship staying up in space is not going to work.
So let's fly it to Earth.
Why don't
We don't
we
have time to fly to Earth
into-
either.
Why not?
Why don't
We're less than 20,000 kilometers away. That's 4 minutes or 4 turns.
We don't have enough oxygen in the thing. Plus, we haven't really fixed the problem of
Yes,
The
I did. I
atmosphere
just
going
rolled a 10.
Wooster said that you and Mac counteracted
Yes, and
each
then
other.
I said, "Can I do it again?" He said yes, and I rolled a 10. Thank you.
Okay. How about this? This is an idea. Why don't we, like I was saying, why don't we try and coordinate this ship to be on target with that other ship and use it as, and then teleport. And they're thinking we're still
If we're
on there.
close enough to target the other ship, we could just shoot them.
No, what I'm saying is that we put it on autopilot for it to go directly at that ship. So they have to move.
And that either we're gonna make sure the ship goes up. The ship that we're on is gonna go bye-bye, but it's gonna give us enough time to get onto that enemy ship. Because they can't teleport us back because there's nothing to teleport to because it's coming towards them. And they wouldn't think we were gonna be that stupid to hop onto their ship if we're on a collision course or suicide course.
And if they scan our ship, they're going to see how bad we are. That would be an option that we do. Because
Wooster, can I ask you a question?
You may.
Did my repair to the life support system work?
The life support system, let me see. It was tier 2 damage. You rolled 10. Yes, it did work.
Okay.
Life
How
support.
much oxygen do we have? That's, I think, the question we
Yes.
need to ask.
The
Well, no,
oxygen
if
supply
it's-
is replenishing slowly, but yes.
Thank you. We have no reason to blow up the ship right away.
That's why I
The
suggest
patchwork works for 1 hour.
Okay.
That's why
More
I'm
than enough time to
suggesting,
get into the atmosphere.
that is why I'm suggesting to do it as a targeting, using the ship as a bomb itself, basically. And trying to get
May I try a more devious method of getting the other ship out of this solar system first?
Go ahead.
Computer, engage communications with the remaining ship, please. I guess I don't have to say please.
Broadcasting greeting. Standard.
Hello, remaining. Hello, sole remaining ship of our foes. You have witnessed the destruction of 2 of your ships. If you value, sorry, I have to use this line. If you value your lives, I suggest you be somewhere else. End communication.
Now, did you say that in English?
I said it in the language, whatever language I spoke to them with before. And I had to use Delen's line.
Roll me persuasion, please. With intellect.
That's what I said. 11. Well, with the moon.
So, seems like the ship on orbit is proceeding to exit the orbit away from you.
Meanwhile, we're flying towards Earth. We have an hour. We can get at least into the atmosphere. We're not going to run out of oxygen. And perhaps we can even land.
Problem is, which was giving me an issue, was the percentage of the hull, if it was going to even make it through our atmosphere at being under 50%.
We'll find out.
Only one way to find out, boys.
And maybe when we get closer to Earth, we'll find out if Mauritania has ring gates. Or wherever that place was.
So, it turns out that indeed the third ship does seem to enter the faster than light transportation and get the hell out of Dodge while you're approaching Earth. As you touch the atmosphere, you can feel how the ship begins to creak and croak as it's
Go
pressed against-
slowly.
Go slowly. It's
Go-
not
go
going
s-
to miss.
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
Because the slower you go, the less heat you generate.
Yeah, it's
And
friction.
also, we can. There's not much up at the top of the atmosphere, but as we get further down, we can grab some oxygen, maybe.
So, who wants to be the pilot in charge of landing your space shuttle?
Not me, because
I do, because
Half
I can roll
blind.
snake. I can roll snake eyes again.
He's half blind. I know, you know what I mean. And we're both like, we're sharing an oxygen tank, so it should be Dan.
Mm-hmm.
The oxygen supply on the ship has balance at this point.
Excuse me.
question, has computer, has the decom started up,
What?
The
the
what?
decompression?
No.
No. You are pressurized.
Yes, but we knocked out life support. We opened up the thing, so we didn't I don't think it reset up the system.
That's what it's been doing gradually.
Yeah. It has now, the atmosphere is now Earth standard. So to speak.
I wanted to make sure, because even though we're coming in slow, we might not be the decompression might not be correct with gravity.
No, that's more of a problem.
Are you thinking of like the bends from underwater?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can have it in the reverse too.
Yeah, you can have it. You can have it in outer space. That's why they have the.
That would be the SNEB. That's the bends in reverse.
Well, up in
Get it?
space, they have decompression chambers up in space too to help with the gravitational and all that. So as we're coming into Earth's orbit, we have to make sure those things are up and running with the life support correctly, or we're going to be either flat as a pancake or we're going to explode.
That's not how gravity works, but okay.
Neither pressure.
Yeah.
Human can withstand 0 bar pressure, no problem.
Mm.
Well,
It's-
okay,
yeah, it's-
little
it's-
problem.
It's the other way around, going from high pressure to standard pressure.
Yeah.
But from the other way
0 to
doesn't-
1 is not that big of a deal.
If you look at how fast, not the space shuttles, but if you looked at how fast the capsules come in, that's just basically free fall.
The outer side, yes, but in the inside,
Pressure is the same.
It's the same.
It's always the same.
okay. I was thinking of safety here at this
Yeah,
point.
it's a good concern to have. But it's more of a
Okay.
problem when you're coming from high pressure to low pressure than other way
If we
around.
were dropping into, like, say, the atmosphere of Jupiter, yeah.
No kidding.
That's-
Yeah.
That's where you'd have that sort of concern. Yeah.
So
Lucky for you, Earth is pretty low pressure atmosphere.
Mhm.
So there's only a couple guys going, "Hey, try this weed."
no pressure.
Just low pressure. Like, hey, come on. Why did you be cool? I just once.
All right.
You can tell who never took dare.
Anyway. Anyway, so right. I do
Does Stargate have a landing strip? Actually,
it's in the
Where
desert.
Where are we? Where
Yeah,
are
it's called
we?
Is that
Area
Cheyenne?
51.
well,
It's called
we're
Area
around.
51.
No,
It's the Cheyenne
no, it's in the
Mountain
Cheyenne
complex.
Mountains. It's not in Vegas or
he
Nevada.
said in the desert. So
Oh, right,
yeah, it'd be
sorry.
Area 51.
The Cheyenne Mountain complex is in Colorado, right? Wrong place. I was thinking of it.
Actually, doesn't this ship basically do VTOL, vertical takeoff and landing? Otherwise, how would it have gotten where it was
Indeed.
launched from? So we don't need a big runway or anything.
Indeed. However, you do need to roll pilot.
Yes.
With
Let me know when you want me to do it.
dexterity.
Would you like me to do it now?
I would like you to do
Yes.
it now.
I will do it. Just a second. 3. 7.
So, you aim at the Cheyenne Mountain complex, where there is several craters on the mountainside, about the size of at least a football field or two, littered around the countryside. As you're coming into land, attempting your VTOL, you notice that your engines start malfunctioning. You lose a wing, and you start coming down harsh. Way harsh. But luckily for you, you rolled well enough to salvage most of the situation. And you nosedive into in a what's the opposite of steep?
Shallow.
Gentle slope. And you go down it until you stop next to a local gas station
Hey, we can fuel up. Oops.
with your ship in utter shambles.
As that great saying goes, a good landing is one you can walk away from.
Oh,
A great landing is one where you can use the vehicle again.
and you find yourselves on terra firma. But most of you still alive, some of you wounded. And
Who's wounded?
And a squished Oko. Well,
Indeed.
technically, I guess Carlos is wounded, and
Carlos
Squirrel
and
is
Wendy
wounded.
are out of commission, yes. And you are in an alien ship that is apparently turning off.
Thank you for your assistance, ship.
Okay, you can open the door at any time now. Open the door,
Can we
Open the
door?
pod bay doors, Hal.
open.
Sesame?
Hold on.
Yeah,
Are we actually trapped?
Da da da!
But
Is there like, you know how you say in like Star Trek, when the power's out, you've got like the manual lever to pump like the Jeffrey Tube's doors open? Is there anything like that or a manual release?
I would say that's an intellect mechanics.
I'll be making these rolls.
I excuse me. We're missing a wing. There's a large hole we can walk through.
no.
Hole that is
Depends on where
filled with the
wing ripped
mountainside.
off. It's dependent on where the ring.
You just said we rolled up to a gas station. We're not on a mountainside.
There is a gas station on this mountainside, huh? But yeah, it's the where the hole is. There's also dirt.
so start digging, Dan. Diggy holes.
Diggy.
No, I think. I'll
Isn't
try
that
and
what
find a
you
logical way out of
archaeologists
here.
do anyway?
Yeah, you start digging holes and you uncover dinosaurs. Oh no, that's an archaeologist.
Paleontologist.
Paleontologist too.
I watched Bones.
Hey, wait a minute. We have windows. I saw through the windows. Do we have
Problem
anything?
is,
How high up are we?
I don't even know if we can smash through the windows at this point.
Probably not.
But we can make a sign. We can make a sign and say we're English. We're English-speaking people of the United States.
We are carrying some aliens.
Oh,
Okay,
question.
Wooster,
Communication.
I'm gonna pull out my cell phone and call General Hammond.
Where did you put your cell phone?
He's just carrying money that is just
my
magically
cell
turning
phone.
into.
He's got the
I'm pulling
standard
out my
window
cell
there.
phone.
That's almost literally it's exact
Exactly.
deck level.
Exactly.
He's got the Nokia blue cell phone that played Snake. That's what he's pulling out, and we're looking at Dan going, "You could have told. How did that survive?"
Oh, that's made of indestructanium.
Yeah. Yes. Industructanium. I like that one. I thought it was "Don't fuck with this anium," but okay.
Oh no. That's a completely different device, not available on foreign markets.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah.
Communication.
Can we
So-
communicate with?
Here's the deal. There is no cell service in this area.
Damn you, Comcast.
Welcome to AT&T back in the day.
Well, actually,
Mobile.
if we had access to Carlos, he has all sorts of gear for communication, but we don't have access to Carlos. So next week, when we have Carlos, no.
Actually, is the communication, can we like jerry rig the communication
Wait.
and be able to communicate through to Stargate?
Got a good question. Is there a open
Galago?
sign at the gas station and somebody looking at us right now?
The answer to both of those questions is yes.
Okay, I am sticking with the idea. We do a post-it note with the phone number and say, please call this number.
I'll help Stella with her idea.
Thank you.
All right. That would be an electronics check, I believe,
Okay,
with intellect.
electronics.
Can I give her a boon since I'm really good at electronics?
Yeah. You give her a boon. I'm just gonna start using the D&D 5th edition rule. If you have the skill required, you can give another person a boon.
That would be 9.
I got a 10.
That's a 9 actually. The 1 is replaced by the 5. That's how boons
I have a
work.
+2
Yes.
for electronics.
So that's 2 plus 5 is 7 plus 2 is 9.
Yeah, that's a 9. Anyway, yep. Yeah, you figure out you definitely can do that. There's just one teensy problem. You don't got the juice.
What gear do I have?
I think we're just having to wait for them to come with to cut us out.
You would need to figure out some way to generate enough power to juice that up.
Too bad we didn't have a generator.
Sacrifices were made.
That's what I said. I'd rather take it back with us.
But
What do
you
I
were
have?
the one that wanted us to throw it away originally.
No, originally I said we could do that. Then I said, well, I want to take it back with us because a fusion generator would be really good technology. And
We
get
do have a
shit
fusion
ton of money
generator,
for
though.
it.
Yeah,
Well,
we have one on the
sort
ship.
of. It might still
No.
be fun. Well, it doesn't seem to be generating any power right now.
Let me
Not
put it this
enough
way.
to open up certain things. It's got enough on it, but it doesn't have enough to
So,
do what we want.
Jaelle,
Ken?
give-
I have a question.
yes, first, Jaelle, roll me arts.
How good is your son?
I actually no, I'm gonna do streetwise for this. Because graffiti
Okay,
was under streetwise.
so, yeah, do your gang signs. Stella, your question.
In other words, we get a SWAT team coming down on us.
At least we'll have people here.
Morse code. Morse code. Military Morse code. Doing it up at-
that I don't know, so that's probably why I rolled that.
Dash, 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 dot, 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 dash, dash, dash.
Unless I was allowed to add.
OSO?
Unless I
Is
was
it-
allowed to
did I get the
roll.
wrong
No,
way
no, no, no,
around?
no.
Yes.
Morse
Oops.
code is where we're actually tapping against, yes, and we're putting out a code so that if anybody is listening, they would actually hear that Morse code. If tapping against the,
Yeah.
that's what they did with submarines. That's
You
what they did.
could. You could use your communications array with the power you have on your cell phones to send a Morse code message. You can send one. You can't receive one though.
Okay.
Let's do
Let's
it.
send a message to General Hammond to
have,
come and get us.
You have 4d6 characters to use.
Oh God, watch this be 4. Oh, help!
I don't know what that means. 4d6 characters.
Slash roll 4d6. Enter. We have 15 characters we can use.
Before you run out of power. So write me a message of 15 characters that you're going to send through the Morse code.
Do what our location is, meaning in latitude,
know?
longitude.
Yeah, that's not going to fit in 15 characters unless we
Why
have.
wouldn't it be?
Well, one, we don't know what it is. We don't know our location.
The bomb was awesome. No regrets. Oh God. Okay, no.
Yeah. What is our location?
You know what?
Yeah. Add that to the bottom of
Jaelle.
your sign, Jaelle.
Yeah,
Where are we?
location. Location, coordinates.
Kitty. It's a kitty. No.
Sarah?
Give me a second.
One. Kitty. Two. Kitty. Three. Kitty. Hungry kitty. Yes, kitty. Stealing the show again, are we?
Hey, kitty, kitty, I got something for you. It's called popcorn.
Exactly.
He
Brody.
doesn't like popcorn.
No, it's 15 characters or less, I would think.
Yeah, 15 characters or less.
You remember what he gave us when he described where the Mauritania place was? That was closer to 50 characters.
Wait a minute. We're on Earth, right?
We hope so.
So if I look at my cell phone,
Is this the only gas station near the base?
Your 1995 cell phone?
Is it?
yeah,
is
it
this
wouldn't
the-
have it.
Question: is this the only gas station near the base?
Yeah, that would be a streetwise check, and you made one, so yeah. You would you recall there being another one?
Does this gas station have a name? Like Phil's Gas?
Yes, it's Phil's Gas.
Okay, there we
Question
go.
is the other one named Phil's Gas as well?
No, it's not. It's Bob's
Good.
Gas.
Let's see. 15 characters. Setting the to Phil.
I have it right here.
Gas is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
This is the full thing actually.
What's the full thing?
Look in chat. For the
Oh,
D20.
hold on. We have enough for 15 characters.
Yes.
Characters. That
Right.
coordinates
Hold on.
are
I'm just wanting to clarify. When he's saying characters, is he meaning a full stop is classed as a character? Because if we try to send out that, we're not going to get the entire thing out. You evil freaking git.
Because there's two characters.
Yeah,
or
you said
three,
characters.
of
Is that
course.
is a dot a character?
Yes.
Is a dash a
In
character?
the word processor, it's counted as a character. Yes. A space is a character.
Well, we don't need spaces.
Yeah, you do.
I think
No, we
need
don't.
Change it.
Just say "come to
Let's-
Phil's Gas." All one word.
Yeah.
I think
but
we need to
if you
do
think about
coordinates. I think we should do coordinates. And coordinates.
How is that going to be any better then? Because even like the digits are actually even longer in Morse
Yeah.
code.
yeah, because you're
There's more dots and dashes in them.
I'm not that evil.
Not if
I
you
me-
give
I
them-
meant the characters you get out of your keyboard.
Okay, thank you.
As long as they have an established Morse code.
right. This is
So-
what I was wanting to.
I don't think they have question marks or punctuation in Morse code. So you have alphanumerics at your disposal.
Right.
Yeah, so okay, come to
Okay,
Phil's Gas
so-
is only 14 then.
So seriously, when I wrote,
Have you got a English to Morse
I was just-
translator?
I'm just being pedantic with how he worded that. I just
I
wanted to
know.
make sure.
Yeah.
I wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So at Phil's Gas Station, save us.
That's a lot more than 15 characters.
without the parentheses or the what are I'm tired.
Apostrophe?
That's it.
Yep. Yay. So you sent out the message, I guess?
Yeah, that's what I just wrote, Froggy, was at Phil's gas. That was the next thing I wrote. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that would give us.
And get rid of the spaces because we don't really need them. If they
Because
can't
Morse
figure-
kill,
if they can't figure
there
them
is no
out.
space. It's
Yeah, it's
just
just taking a little
at-
bit of time descending.
at Phil's, and it's all, there is no space. There's
There
no
isn't-
space.
There is no space. Those slashes are the spaces right there. Because if I put it all together, I'm going to show you this. This is what it looks like put all together without those spaces in there. You can't read it. They're going to like look at us going, huh?
But they're not, it's Morse code.
It's most code. It's not supposed to look like anything.
It's not supposed to, it's just, it's just sound, basically.
10. So we got
5.
so we could do at Phil's gas help. And that would be
Or
14.
why don't we just
Or
do
SOS.
18?
Hey.
Yes, at Phil's
SOS.
gas. SOS.
SOS.
Or SOS
Period.
at Phil's gas.
Yeah.
That makes much more sense.
Or you could say
Good
at
one.
Phil's gas 18.
8.
8,
Oh,
we're the 18.
We're the 18.
They know who, no, Dan, that's
That's copyrighted
are.
content. You're
How
A
about-
squad.
Yeah.
yes.
You're
we're a
Alpha
yeah.
squad, actually. Yeah.
Alpha squad.
a
so
squad.
We couldn't
At
add, we couldn't add a
Phil's
squad.
gas. SOS.
Just
A.
put-
A.
if we
I like
A
froggies.
You squid.
A squirrel.
And Squidworks.
A squirrel? Are you trying to drink squirrel?
Do you know?
Tell the
it's been
Wendy's
4
here?
Okay, just to tell you, there's like that's been said 4 times, and even though she is down, I have an inkling Wooster has kept a track record.
She's subconsciously keeping records.
We're not gonna have a Dan.
Hey, I
next
saved your life.
episode. We're not gonna have Dan next episode. He ended up in that in the maternity.
He's Dan is
emergency
being
room.
for the next session. Dan is being used as a knife holder.
I have found my point in life.
Ah,
Hey, I can actually do. Whoa, there we go. I can actually type this instantly. Yeah, there we go.
Like
oh,
a knife cutting on that.
When the point hits your
Amore.
eyes like that, there's nothing by that's amore.
That's the
Programmed into
Maury
my
song
stream
he
deck.
sings.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I like that.
Okay, so yeah, SOS at Phil's gas. A.
Yeah. You send out that, and you run out of battery.
Okay, now we wait.
Hopefully, Jaelle's sign will also hopefully get them to. Get extra level of communication.
Actually, I wrote call news station on it.
No, don't call it news station.
So it takes about a couple hours, but eventually you can hear through the
Hear.
metal walls the eerie sound of
Yay!
as
No!
military helicopters appear from behind the mountains, coming towards you.
Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. put a white flag up.
Well, well. When I was gonna make a joke saying when I wrote call the news, I wrote call the nudes. So it'd take a moment to figure out what.
Yes, everybody in the helicopter is clothingless. Yes. Send in the
Yes.
nudes.
Yes.
So, you guys find yourselves transported back to Stargate Corporation headquarters. The Cheyenne Mountain complex entrance seems like it's been through a war zone. There's you can't even drive all the way up to it, or even fly all the way up to it. You need to land about half a mile away, still in eyesight of the place, and walk the rest of the distance to the entrance. But it still stands.
Woohoo!
You can still spot remainders of the enemy soldiers on the steps. They have been piled off over there. There's some soldiers whose gruesome task is to remove the armor from the soldiers that have fallen. There's another pile of their armor over there, and there's the pile of the naked ones, and there's the pile of the still being de-armored. You pass them into the mountain complex. There's blast marks on the walls.
We wave at B team that's having to do that. Just kidding.
That's actually the Omega team.
Because the B team already, B, C, and through are still recovering from their bouts.
You make it down to the command levels where there is much less carnage. But the sick bay is full. But what draws the most attention is your alien visitors you bring with you. They are being escorted by a heavy squad in full armor. The aliens speak in their own language, which the locals don't understand, with the exception of one. I don't think they trust us.
I can understand that because you're aliens, but yeah, aliens aren't seen around here much.
Well, we
But
just saw a pile of aliens.
That's true. They're not seen around here much. That's why they're
A pile.
lying in piles.
So, are we going to end up in a pile too?
No. I will explain that you were of great aid to us. We can probably return you home via a more safer transport than the ship we arrived on.
Right. Okay. Let's get this over with. Apparently the cat is being really needy, so let's wrap this up.
No, don't
Yes.
wrap up the cat. He won't like it.
And we'll wrap this up so I can go cuddle the cat.
The cat needs cuddle time.
Indeed. So you end up meeting with Mr. Hammond, who is most impressed with your work. You, after all, did save the company, and possibly Earth.
Which is more important to him? We're not sure.
You're not entirely sure. However, he does grant you, for all your accomplishments and the technology you brought back, and the potential alien contact for Alliance, and for saving the Earth, and for saving the company.
In that order.
a modest sum of $5 million to
The split.
do as you see fit
Each?
to the company as per contract. You actually have a clause that states, in the event of saving Earth, it will supersede all other achievements of the mission, and you will be rewarded a maximum sum of $5 million.
Who wrote this contract? Bloody fools. The technology on that ship is worth more than that.
Exactly. So,
Well, that's 1.2 divided. So
No, we're not giving
Well,
any to Carlos.
you do
Okay.
have a Carlos as well.
I was going to say 1 million each and 1 million to the company that Carlos can access.
Well,
for 1 minute,
considering-
actually,
Considering I have no money because I'm in a different.
Oh, so we don't have to pay you? Oh, even better.
Oh, hell no.
okay, so technically what we could do is
Well,
do
has
1
she actually
million
signed
each.
on with us?
The paperwork is still in progress.
Yeah,
Okay, so 1 million to us, and then we can throw 1 million into the company's stock, which then Carlos can access whenever he
Yes.
wants.
It's the same thing we
Or
did
are
when
any
other
of us?
people were away. Just the numbers are slightly bigger this time.
Mm,
Sounds good?
no,
No?
I want to know if I am now, if I have my money now, and I have my money in cash.
Yeah, it's always
So-
in cash. It's
Yeah,
always
what
direct
good,
deposited.
what good is cash going to do you if you're on another planet?
The
And if you
fact
go back
that-
to your own dimension, it's not going to do you any good either.
Yes, it will. This is
No.
say it's
We don't know who.
yes.
We don't know
don't need
who
a big
is
name.
on
Who
your
was your
$1
president
bills.
in
It could be Robert E.
1470?
Lee for all we know.
Yeah.
I don't care, but I'm sure that whatever dimension I'm in,
Hey,
it'll
what-
be useful.
you know what? She lives in the dimension where Kennedy was still president.
So he's going to be on at least one of the bills.
Exactly.
So we don't have any of those.
So it's the other president. So we just give her Benjamins.
For all we
But,
know,
but Benjamin isn't a president. Why would Benjamin be on
Benjamin
a bill?
Franklin. Benjamin
Benjamin
Franklin was a
Franklin.
He's on
Benjamin
the
Franklin
$1.
ended. No, that's George Washington.
George, what's Franklin? What's Ben? Ben again?
Ben's on the 100.
Is he 100?
He's a
Uh-huh.
$100 bill.
Yeah.
So we
Give
can
me
give her
those
the
hundreds.
hundreds, you know.
I thought he was
$100
Ben, not
bills.
Bill.
That's Clinton for Bill Clinton.
But he isn't on a bill.
Well, no, but when
No,
you take
he's
the
not.
cash and you fold it like this, it's a bill fold, not a Ben fold.
He's. I'm sure Mr. Clinton has had a few bills written about him.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
We won't
maybe
give
with
her
a
to-
pencil.
If we're sticking with presidents, we'll just do Hamilton.
I like
The
that
musical?
even better. I like that even better.
Hamilton's
You
on the
had-
$50 bill.
Who the hell uses $50 bills in
I
the
mean,
States?
A
No,
few of
I-
us still use 50s and
No,
100s. That's why I said that.
if she gets it all in $1 and she has the resources, she could make them into $100 bills, and
Oh,
no
you-
one
you
would
could-
know the difference.
You could take
Yeah.
the money in $200 bills. They have FDR on it.
What?
$200 bill. You don't have those?
The $2
No.
bill. Yeah, $2 bills
He
exist.
said,
No,
no, he said
$200
$200 bill. There is
Yeah,
no
$200
$200 bill.
We
There
don't
is
have
in
a
Stella's
200.
universe.
Ah,
They put FDR on it.
yes. Would you like it in gold?
Gold
Gold?
bullion.
Gold bullion would be very nice because that is universal in any dynamic.
Dimension.
Dynamic.
Dimension.
Dynamic intention. No.
Dimension. God, I am. Yes, it is.
You missed a
Gold
perfect one. You should have said dimension. I'm demented. I can't think of dimension. No, okay.
Okay, we bicker about the strangest things, Froggy, but at least we're not from Stranger Things.
Yet.
Woo!
Okay. How you get your money? You got your money.
Thank you.
So
How much?
$1 million.
1 million
Yeah,
for us.
1
then put
million
the
each and 1 million into the company.
Correct.
Okay. As you choose.
Yay, I have money now.
Da, 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 da.
Now you and me can go get a nice flat in New York City that's up on the high rise.
Yep. Yep.
1 million in 90s is a lot of money.
Yeah, but
Yes,
you're still not getting a penthouse in New York for $1 million.
You might
In
get
the 90s,
a
yes.
penthouse in New York.
You could actually even get a decent building in downtown New York City in that.
In
price
that
range.
time frame, yes.
Yeah,
And
I
by
rent
the
it
way,
out.
and by the way, somebody said something about a Pinto. Or did they
Pinto
mean
bean?
a Pinto car? Did someone mean to
No.
say, or are you talking about a penthouse?
Yes.
Penthouse.
No, it
Pintos.
sounded like a Pinto, and I'm like, why would I want a Pinto? They're like,
And there's horses.
I said
Yeah,
Pinto.
it's a kind of horse.
no, it's also a car that
Mm.
like
There's a
was-
car, the beans, the horse.
The cheese. The pimento
No.
cheese.
And by the way, I did have a Pinto back in the 90s.
The circular container of beer.
Inland.
It's a pint in an O
Well,
shape.
The thing is, between me and Stella, we could easily get a decent building somewhere in New York City and rent the rest of it out.
Okay, by the way,
to still keep money coming in without
Yes.
having-
it does.
Mr. Hammond, can you update us on what else has been happening while we've been off saving the world?
Unfortunately, that is all the time I have at the moment. I do
Ah!
have a reconstruction and reorganizing to attend to. Please rest, relax, and try to take this moment to prepare. I do not think this is the last they have to throw at us.
Mr. Hammond, have I now officially, okay, what dimension are we in?
We're
This
still
one.
in ours.
Unfortunately, we are going to have to readdress this at a later moment. There are more pressing matters. Thank you for
Like a
attending
cat.
this meeting.
He has to go home and feed his cat.
No.
Yeah.
Do you hear the sirens? That's
No.
what Hammond
No.
has to go to.
Okay,
There is literally fire on deck 3, so
come back next week. You got it,
Cat.
Froggy.
yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's the official session. Boom. Done. Session 19 down. Session 20, maybe next week. Maybe not. We'll see.
It depends on the.
On that
colors.
note, the weekend of 24th, I shall not be available for gaming. I will be attending my brother's 30th birthday celebration. It will be in the other side of the country, so I will be traveling the 23rd and the 25th. And the 24th, I will be staying there.
Okay.
So you will have to come up with alternative plans for the day. Either with
Carlos?
Carlos or you just go do real life stuff. Yep, not up to me.
Look. Location, no Wooster.
Yes.
Save and close. There we go. Babylon 5 on Twitch, no Wooster. I still have the reminder set as Babylon 5.
Yes, it was crazy.
Well,
Next weekend, I am actually doing a Bordeaux shoot.
is it
You're going to
conflicting
France?
with this?
No, it shouldn't, but I'll be wearing makeup, so I normally don't.
Will we notice a difference?
Aw, thank you. You will.
Jael's going, yes, you'll see a difference.
Yeah.
Yes, come back next week. Same cat time, same cat channel.
Live long and prosper, my friends.
Bye, guys.
Later.
Bonus
Nachos.
nachos.